There's really just one single wall between you and becoming a professional footballer, and that's your mindset. And today, I'm going to share the correct one with you that changed my entire football career. Trust me, I know how you feel. You have these big dreams and goals of becoming a footballer, and yet you don't know how you're going to do it. And it feels like you're kind of wasting your potential. So as a result, you do nothing, because the more you think about becoming a pro, the more overwhelming and impossible it seems. But what if I told you that it isn't as hard as you think, and in reality, you can start your football journey today? In March 2023, I decided that my football journey was over. I'd been playing football since the age of 4, and I'd never made it to the academy level. I was barely getting any game time in my team, and that was it for me. So I stopped playing football and I started focusing on my school exams. And a few months later, I had a surge of motivation. I had enough of just sitting around and waiting for the dream to come to me, and I knew that I had to work. But then I'd start to overthink. I'd think about how long it would take and how much effort I'd have to put in to even stand a chance of being recognized by an academy. And then I just reach for my phone and get back to scrolling. I was in this cycle for months, probably like you are now, but I remember asking my friend how he worked so hard and how he got into an academy, and he told me daily steps are the way. Now, he didn't mean it literally, but it was a metaphor, and it changed my entire football career. I began grinding again, never missing a session, finding consistency that I didn't even know was possible. And football stopped feeling like this endless battle of anxiety where I was just constantly stressed about whether I was going to make it. Am I doing enough work? Am I doing too little work? Should I be doing more? It used to be constant, but this mindset allowed me to be so present with my work, and I just trained. And this led me to making rapid progress and eventually making my debut for a professional football team. Had I not have adopted this mindset though, and I would have still been stuck in Sunday League. So how does it actually work? You see, when you view your dream of becoming a professional footballer as a whole, it can be daunting. I mean, just look at the level that you're playing at now, probably in a local park with a few parents watching, compared to your dream of playing in massive stadiums with tens of thousands of fans watching. I totally get it, because I felt the same way. And when you think like that, it can lead you to doing nothing towards your football dream at all. Because you know what's easier than actually chasing your goals and dreams? It's subtly admitting defeat and just pushing it aside in your mind, continuing on with your life until the point where you're 20 years old and it's actually impossible. So to get rid of this daunting feeling about becoming a pro and make it this fun grind where you actually succeed, you need to break it all down. Think about the formula of making it though. The most common journey that a professional footballer takes is starting by playing Saturday or Sunday football for one of the best teams, and then eventually getting signed to a pro academy, and then eventually making it to the first team or getting loaned out to another professional team. But where does all of this start though? It starts with daily steps. Every single professional footballer that you see on the TV, your favorite players, Lamine Yamal, Messi, Ronaldo, all of these players were in a similar position to you at one point, thinking about this dream of going pro. And it all started for them by taking daily actions. So if you're in this rut where you want to work harder and actually make it, then all you need to do is just take one step today. And that step could be as simple as just going out to the football pitch for 30 minutes and training. The training session that you do today could literally make you a professional footballer. Not the session in itself, obviously, but what it does to you. You enjoy it a little, and that makes you want to train again, and you improve slightly, and then boom, your next match, you play well, and then look, you've got momentum on your side, and grinding becomes easy, and before you know it, you're making more progress than ever before and getting closer to your dreams. It's easy to work hard when you're winning, because winning is addictive. Ask any professional footballer when they felt like quitting. For example, Ronaldo, it wasn't when he won the three-peat in the Champions League. Or Messi, he definitely didn't think about quitting after he won the World Cup. Instead, for Ronaldo, it was when he was being bullied at Sporting Lisbon Academy. Or for Messi, it was when he got rejected by River Plate when he was a younger player. You see, these are the times when it's tough, and you probably know people around you who have already quit football because they thought it was too unrealistic and didn't see a future with football. And if you don't know anyone yet, you will soon, because the truth is, most people quit, but not you, because you now understand this mindset shift. So stop viewing football in the long-term goal and fall in love with the process. To become a professional footballer, all you need to do is take the steps towards that goal every single day. I know you're probably in this rut right now, but now is the time to shift the momentum. Imagine if Messi or Ronaldo quit just because, things got tough for them. We wouldn't even know their names right now. And the same thing applies to you. Look, I'm not guaranteeing you're going to become the next Messi or Ronaldo, but what I am guaranteeing is that if you want to stand the best possible chance at that, All you need to do is ignore the long-term goal and just try to improve at football every single day. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Most players that you're competing with do not ever develop this mindset, and as a result, they don't train consistently. And like I said, we'll end up quitting. So if you don't want to fall victim to this same fate, then change your mindset. The end goal doesn't exist in the front of your mind anymore, only in the subconscious. Just act like a robot. Do the exact same thing every single week for the next few years, and you will make more progress than you could possibly imagine. Momentum doesn't appear immediately, it piles. You should view your football journey as rolling a snowball up and down a mountain. To begin with, you roll the tiny snowball up the mountain, and it's effort and effort. You're putting all of your force into it. But eventually, after enough rolls, you get to the top of the mountain, and you push it, and it rolls by itself, and it gets quicker and quicker. That's your football career. It's an effort to get the ball rolling, and maybe it's not fun, but it is the secret to success. Daily actions are going to be your best friend during this grind, and you know what makes it even easier to take these daily steps? It's planning. It's the boring truth, but imagine if you knew exactly what you were doing when you woke up, what you're going to be doing in your training session, your pre-match meal, your recovery routine afterwards. It would take away 90% of that pain. There would be no doubts, no room for procrastination. You could just wake up every single day and know exactly what you were doing. Your mind would be stress-free. And all of this comes from planning. Studies actually show that if you write something down compared to just having it in your head, you're way more likely to actually go through with it and actually do it. This is something that I've been teaching my students, and they're finding it easier to grind than ever before. So for you, before you go to bed tonight, please plan out exactly what you want to do tomorrow to improve at football, and you'll be way more likely to commit to that daily step. After watching today's video, I want you to take one step in the right direction today, one full turn of the snowball. So go out and train, even if it's just for 30 minutes, and do the same thing tomorrow and the same thing the next day. I've told you the mindset shift that you need to change your football career, and having the correct mindset is one thing, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. You need the right training, the right diet, the right gym work to actually stand a chance of making it as a professional footballer. I had to figure everything out for myself, which took years, but fortunately, you don't have to. The Pro Player Pathway has the entire step-by-step system that's already taken hundreds of players from a grassroots level to a professional academy level. If you'd like to have a similar journey and let me personally help you get to the Pro Academy level, then all you have to do is click the top link in the description and go and check out my program. I hope to see you inside, and I'll see you in the next one.